Attention is crazy, man. You know, when you release, you don't feel like this. You don't get to feel this way, this balanced and this calm. There's a certain calmness you get when you retain. It's a certain non-overthinking. You're just sitting, so you just sit. Sometimes it just feels good to just sit, be quiet. Like, why do we have to always fill silences? If you know anything about Eckhart Tolle, the author of The Power of Now, watch him on YouTube. He is very, very into silence. Right? He'll be talking, but he'll always leave gaps of space to let whatever he said land in your consciousness, or to just make sure and check up on you and make sure that you're being present. Right? Because oftentimes we find our minds just wandering away. But never be afraid of silence. Everything, every sound, every noise, every energy is born out of silence. Right? Silence pervades everything. And the more comfortable you are sitting in silence, the more insight, the more wisdom you will naturally have. Right? When you can sit in silence and your mind is not clouded by self-judgment, negative thoughts, and limiting beliefs, you will know that you are getting somewhere. Right? When you have when you have clarity, right? Clarity, clearness, clear-headedness. People want to call it focus. I honestly just call it the human mind without blockages. Right? You lose focus because there's a lot of stuff going on you haven't worked through. Right? If you took care of all those things in your mind, in your consciousness, you would have no problem with focusing, because you'd just be here. Right? I'd just be with you. You'd just be with me. And we would be focusing. Right? You'll know that you have an issue with this if you try to sit still, if you try to be quiet, and you struggle. Or if you're having a conversation with someone and you can't wait for them to finish speaking so you can just say what you have to say. You just want to rush in. Like you have to fill every space, every silence with your own words. That's a symptom of someone who has a very busy mind and they haven't unpacked it yet. How do you unpack it? Well, you meditate. Right? You let them go. And as I've always said, meditation is just as easy as closing your eyes and sitting still for 30 minutes to an hour. Right? I'm all about energy cultivation, good energy cultivation. That's what I like to do. Right? That's why my energy is oftentimes very clean. It's very grounded. It knows what it wants, and it's good energy, right? I'm not here bringing you any kind of negativity or baggage or issues that I need to vent. Not really. If anything, I just want to kick you guys in the butt to get your act together, right? That you can be living this heavenly life in your mind, right? Because heaven lies between your ears. Right? You can live in hell while you're here on earth, or you can live in heaven. It's entirely dependent on the choices you make each day. I just choose to happen to want to live in heaven while I'm here, right? That's all it is. The choice is always yours, right? You can choose to think affirming beliefs. You can choose to think what thoughts you'd like to think in order to enhance your ability to be successful in this life. Think things that are going to help you, right? Don't think things that are going to shortchange you and make success even harder to achieve than it already is. Life's pretty tough, right? That's a fact, right? It is pretty tough, but you're making it harder than it has to be when your mind is not on your own team, right? You should be in synchrony, in harmony with your mind. You should, if anything, you should be using your mind as an instrument instead of your mind using you like an instrument, right? Whatever it wants to do, whatever ego feels like it wants done and accomplished, it's going to get you to do it. Like, oh, I feel an itch, I better scratch it, right? Oh, I need to get up and go do something. I better do it. You don't ever have to do anything, right? Our minds make us believe that things are so urgent, things are so prevalent, right? Of course, we do have things we really need to do in this life, right? There's entitlements and there's things that we need to do as humans. But oftentimes, our minds make things a bigger deal than they oftentimes are. And many times you can just go ahead and sit for a little longer. Get your groundedness, get your clarity. And then get up when you feel you're ready to get up and do something, right? Plan, think, let insight come to you. Stop running on biological drives and letting those things dictate what you do with your day, right? Your addictions are dictating you. Your lack is dictating you. Your programming that you're not even aware of is dictating what you do hour by hour, minute by minute. The thoughts you think routinely. But that's why I'm just telling you, it's not flashy. It's not elegant. It's not this magical thing. What it is getting still, right? It's so simple. And you can't put that in a pill bottle, right? You can't sell that. You can't try to copyright that. It's just what you are, right? You are stillness. You are silence. You are still. There's so much wisdom when you just take pauses. When you create space to be able to respond to the world instead of reacting to it, right? Stop being reactive, start being responsive. Because when you're reactive to something, whatever it is, it has control over you, right? It's time we start taking back control of how we contend with the world around us. Just a reminder, go and do your meditation today. Take those deep breaths. Become still. Become grounded. Come back to your center. Be well. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time. Peace.